Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 1, episode 7 of Dickinson. This time the title of the episode is We Lose Because We Win. I don't know, man. I'm gonna guess it's some poetic thing that I don't understand. Anyways, I'm here. I'm ready to watch episode 7. I have watched the previous two just... I finished the previous one like 30-40 minutes ago, and I'm ready to watch another episode and hopefully finish season 1 today. If you're on Patreon, then you're gonna get episode after episode until we finish season 1. And if you're on YouTube, then the more episodes I post on Patreon, the faster I get them out on YouTube. But it is a process, so be patient with me. But yeah, anyway, so by the time this is posted on YouTube, I am definitely done with season 1. I don't know if I'm going to be in season 2, but definitely done with season 1, probably in season 2. Who knows? Anyways, I am here. I am ready to watch episode 7. Previous episode left me really confused about Emily and Sue and how Emily was like, she's always been so like she adores the idea, or like she loves, I know this, she loves Sue. But then in that moment, she is like, since she is, thinking about someone liking her for who she is, she really is, focused on that and kind of like just pushes Sue apart. And I was like, what is this? So we're going to see what episode 7 is going to bring us. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Go to Patreon to watch the full uncut extended version of this reaction and so much more. Please do that if you can. If not, then I will post it here as soon as I can. But yeah, I don't know what. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But as long as you guys continue supporting, that was what I was going to say. As long as you guys keep supporting the reactions, I will continue. So it will depend on you guys if I continue with season 2 as well. So I need you guys to support. I need to know that people are watching. So do it. And I will for sure continue. Anyways, for now, that's about it. Without further ado, let's just begin with season 1, episode 7 of Dickinson. Here we go. Okay. Politics, the circus, pretty much the same thing. Who really like the mom? Really like every time someone just disregard whatever chore she does, she's like, she takes it seriously. Something, it's such a part of her, which is like sad, right? But I don't know.
Your ballot already?
How dare you insult me like that? It's about an election where you can't even vote.
Exactly.
We were talking about the circus! The circus is coming to Amber.
I'm not going to say it. No.
I'm glad you
Circus
don't.
Is no place for you girls.
Oh my god.
So will you take us?
So what time?
Ithamar, we need to enter the 16th century. I'm sorry, did you say they might win?
Yes.
Yeah.
You beat me.
Yes, Edward, I'm afraid so.
But that's impossible. This is massive.
Yes, well, times change.
Oh,
Times
Mr.
do
Dickinson.
change.
What should we have for dinner?
Is there any way for me to get out of this conversation?
She gonna go out and hunt herself?
The Know-Nothings have built a platform.
And to make sure something like this never happens again.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I know I'm
You
right.
won. The irony.
I saw a cloud that looked like an elephant once.
Sorry your dad won't let you.
Maybe have a conversation with a moth.
Well, here's some.
Is this dead feature baby buried so close to our plot?
I guess they lost so many babies they ran out of room.
Well, that
Oh my
sucks,
God.
but I'm supposed to be buried right here, and Sue, as my wife, should be buried next to me. Shouldn't she?
Why don't you just move the baby?
Oh.
What? I can't move a dead baby? What did the feature say?
Died 27 years ago. He's basically an adult now.
Oh, Emily.
Okay, so I solved your.
It's dishonest.
Only half dishonest. The Dickinson part will be true.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then
yeah,
what?
that's true.
You'll be mad because you won't get the credit.
When you'll be proud, Austin. Please do this.
But who's gonna believe him after, like, remember when he did his poetry and it was basically like a 2-year-old writing? Not talented 2-year-old.
It's for me.
Is Sue gonna be when I dig up this baby?
I don't think so.
You really know your way around a turkey.
She's so proud. This woman, I don't get it. Why are you looking at her like that?
Happy you and Austin settled. I always thought I would give it to Emily on the day she married.
But let's be real.
Well, I think I'll do my best not to die on you.
Okay. She's so weird.
The housewife thing, aren't you?
Well, Emily, whose fault is that?
Emily.
She's really mad at you, sweetie.
Union? The problem is they control the government. We have to build a coalition that can block their legislation.
Oh yes, it's smart
You're,
women.
so woke.
I know.
So
If
woke.
was
I
allowed to
love
vote,
that.
I would vote Republican at stake. It would be economically devastating for everyone.
I don't know, guys.
The fact that, like, I love the fact that, you know, even if women were not allowed to vote, they still have, you know, especially the young women, have an opinion about it. You know, of course they do. This is a country that they live in as well.
And then we're gonna have a civil war.
Well, we're definitely gonna have a war.
See, even Weirdo agrees with me.
There's gonna be a war. Who knows these things?
Who?
Death.
Yeah, that friend of yours.
Well, anyway.
She writing "fuck my life."
By each other's side.
Okay, we all know you're getting married.
No. What I'm saying is that I'm digging up a dead baby so that you can be buried next to me.
I beg your pardon, dear.
No, it's all good, Mom. I've hired 2 grave diggers. They're gonna. Shouldn't I know what's legal? I think it's legal, Dad.
Oh, the poor beach baby.
It's legal, right? What?
Who names a baby Ichabod?
It's a family name, Jay.
Papers here.
Oh.
Oh my god, Austin, you won!
What?
You won the poetry contest.
Yeah.
Oh, I have dabbled in poetry.
Nobody knows
When?
this little rose.
Do you know the little rose?
A poem for such as thee to die.
Yes, sure.
That's really lovely.
Look, the fact that everyone, like, is so happy for Austin when Austin didn't put that together. But it's so, like, the fact that she gets a little bit of joy of hearing people, you know, read her poetry is just, it's endearing, but it's sad at the same time. Oh my god. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows it wasn't him.
As a matter of fact,
Congratulations, Austin.
Thanks, Dad.
This is a marked improvement from your last attempt.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I feel.
So, you entered the contest.
And won.
Not exactly.
You won.
No.
Yeah.
Austin won.
This is supposed to be romantic. Poor Austin.
Seems like that's what doors are for, but.
Do you take me for a fool and you eat the very air you breathe?
Yeah, I don't think you give her that.
Don't lie to me! Austin did not write this poem. Nobody will believe your brother wrote this.
Yeah, not
And
after
you
what he
dared
did.
do this on the most...
It's not my fault.
Of course it is. Who else's fault could it be?
It's not my fault you didn't win the election.
Yeah. He's just trying to take it on you. I had a feeling I shouldn't like this dude. I knew it.
Good luck out there tonight.
It's a huge crowd.
What are you doing here?
I told you I was a freak.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Go off. Were they implying to that when they say, "Oh, he an unmarried man at his age"? Are they implying that he's gay? Look at that. Oh, pretty.
Great news! You won!
Oh, he did.
Did you hear what I said?
This is the happiest I've ever been.
You can tell.
You pulled it off. A narrow victory.
Yes.
Aw. Sue. I love this. Because she's trying to reach her.
Yeah, it's me.
Hmm.
I went to the circus.
Oh, sweetheart. I want to hug her. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 1, episode 7 of Dickinson. And my God, this episode. I mean, one of the constant things about the show is, you know, Emily's inability to fully, you know, own who she is and inspire the world. She is, at that time, seen as a freak, you know. And even when she says at the end, you know, I went to the circus, it's like her mind sometimes let her escape these awful situations, and she is in a place where she feels good about herself, even though in reality is nothing like that, you know. I don't know if they are implying that, you know, Emily was like this, you know, in the sense of like having those out-of-body experiences and things like that. But it's done very beautifully and in such a key moments. I love how, you know, you have the circus, you have her, you know, just taking the applause of the people and like being happy in her little world. You see her with the tattoos, you know, that kind of signify the things that she writes about, or a thing like the thing that she wrote about on the poem and all of that. And then you see someone who you clearly know doesn't belong there, and is Sue holding the candle, and she's calling for her. And then, you know, we are out of her mind and back with Emily in her room alone after her dad slapped her, you know, for what happened. Of course, her dad is smart enough to realize, you know, after the first attempt, Austin's attempt at writing poetry, he realizes this is in no way Austin. But for him, it's not, you know, look how amazing my daughter is, that regardless of her gender and of who she is, she was able to publish this and win a contest. You know, she is so good that the only thing that she will need to triumph and to be amazing and to be celebrated is to be a man, you know, and how ridiculous that is. And you see that, and you're sad, honestly, by the fact that the dad can't recognize that. The dad sees this as another way for Emily to humiliate him, you know. And I believe that many of, like, at least one of the reasons why he doesn't do it is because he needs to have that power over the women in his house, over his family, because he's supposed to be the man. He's supposed to be the one who provides. He's supposed to be the successful one. He's supposed to be all of these things, and having someone threatening that is not going to happen. You know, in that moment, Emily is very clear, like, don't blame me for the fact that you're not going to win the election, even though at the end of the day he does. And he slaps her because, of course, he comes into realization that is the reason why he's like screaming at her right now, you know, because he needs someone to blame this too. And Emily's right there. And she doesn't make it difficult for him to do something like this, you know. And it's sad. It's really, really sad that she's not able to publish her own things, that she's not able to reason with her dad, for her dad to really understand that how powerful she could be. But like, he's just so scared of that. Women are not supposed to be that in that time of like in that century. So it's nothing that he can comprehend, you know. It's really, really sad. And at the end of the day, I think that him realizing that once he wins the election, he has no one there to celebrate with him. That has to tell you something, right? Has to tell you something. Then Austin, just being Austin, you know. And they say that Emily is the weird one. He was like, this is my parcel when I die. This is when I'm gonna be buried. But then there is this baby right there, and like, I won't Sue there, and it's supposed to be taken as romantic, and Sue is like, you know, because she has such a profound, you know, like nostalgia, and like she feels, you know, that death is something that is so difficult for her to process, and for her to be sitting there seeing a dead body being, you know, taken out of the ground because she's supposed to be there once she die, is all too much for her. And you can see it in her face, and it's just awful. She is, I mean, mad at Emily because Emily seems to be like not as in love as she always is. I think she is as in love, but she is, you know, captured by so many things that are happening in her life that she's not paying too much attention to Sue. Kind of like she has given up on that. I don't know. But she's upset at Emily, but Emily's not trying to get on her good side, at least not right now. I like her relationship with Ben, Emily's relationship with him. And when he said, you know, oh, a man of my age, you know, a single man at my age, and you know what they say about older single men, at least that's till this day, I think they continue saying things like that. And I was like, okay, could that mean, but like, I haven't seen him any other type of situation. And then in this circus thing, is that what Emily thinks, that he might actually be gay? Because then he starts kissing a dude, and she's like, okay, but is that what it's supposed to mean? I don't know. And then we also had the fact that it's election day, but the women in the house are not, you know, able to vote. They can't do that. They don't have the right to vote yet in that time. And seeing how the different generations, you know, there is the mom, I always forget her name. You have the mom who is like very offended by the fact that they think that she will want to vote. It's something that she doesn't register, something that she doesn't think about. And then you have the more like the younger women actually talking, discussing, is that how you pronounce it? Yes. Politics like any other person would, because they are still members of society, you know, and they should have a right to vote, you know, and they have their views. And, you know, I understand that Republicans back then were the ones who did not want slavery to continue, and the Democrat Party was completely different from what it is today. So we see that as well, which is very interesting. And yeah, well, and then in comes Emily with her weird death talk, and because she's friends and she knows that millions of men will die in a civil war and all of that. And then everybody's like, yeah, there is a weirdo, because that is what they consider her, you know, the weird one, the freak. But yeah, this episode was so good. It was so good. It has, I am going to guess, I would love to talk to people about Dickinson, about the meaning of all of it, you know, because I think it will be so amazing, because there are so much things happening in such a short amount of time, because the episodes are really short, that you don't really, you know, get to, at least during the reactions or the reviews, I don't get to really unpack everything, you know. So a comment will be really amazing. I would really like to talk more about the show. So don't forget to drop a comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. I already said that. Click the bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new episode. Go to Patreon for the uncut extended version. And if you're already on Patreon, give it a heart. Continue supporting for more. I will watch another episode of Dickinson right after I finish this one. So stay tuned for that. And that will leave us with 2 more episodes. Well, right now we're 3 more episodes to finish season 1. So yeah, maybe we can do it today, and you guys can have all the episodes if you're on Patreon. If you're on YouTube, the more I have on Patreon, the more I can post here. But it does take a little bit longer because it is a whole process, you know. So anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching and for all your support. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Dickinson. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.